What's up? Shout out to you guys. Shout out to the Otter Gang. Oh, let me flick the light here. There, we gotta look all crispy for you guys. How's it all going? Wow, Bitcoin, you never fail to surprise us. You are pumping. What's going on? Shout out to the Otter Gang. Hope you're all doing well. Thank you guys so much for being here. Appreciate every single one of you. King Kush in the chat, my man. How we doing? Dixie Weekly, looking for a green dot on the VMC and still playing around with Uni. Also Slong. He's schlonging. He's schlonging on BTC and Sol. B Team Crypto. I don't know what that emoji is. That looks like a guy drinking tomato juice or something. Hope you're doing well. That ADA call was dope. Yeah, man, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. What are we looking at? We're looking at BTC right now. Massive move up, man. Coming up to a key level of resistance. Join us in the Discord. I mean, I said this is coming. Is anybody in this trade? And I said, I'm shorting. So trade setup's given in advance. We took some nice trades yesterday. Nick winning over here. We got Ace winning over here. I was winning yesterday. Look at me. I was winning yesterday. We took a couple trades. We missed this big move because guess what? In Australia, you're always sleeping when the big moves occur. But, you know, we were making trades yesterday. So shout out to everybody taking trades. Anybody who's in this long, congratulations. Now, how did this long occur? Okay, so last night I'm watching Oppenheimer. I went and watched the bomb movie. Now Bitcoin, it's not nuking. It's exploding to the upside. I'm looking for this short entry right here. Let's see what it does. Okay, key level of resistance here. This key level at 29.8 that we were talking about. Let's see if that works out. But how did this happen? Okay, so beautifully in our sleep last night, we got to see this on the 1 hour chart. Okay, we got a beautiful bullish divergence here. You can see it here. You saw it here, and you can see the bullish divergence here playing to the upside. Okay, now I saw this wick yesterday, and I was like, oh, maybe I should get into a long. I was even asking Mrs. Otter, because Oppenheimer, the movie somehow stopped halfway through, and there were some technical difficulties, and we were sitting there, and we're like, oh. And it's a 3 hour long movie. It's quite a long movie, and we're like, oh, what do we do? And I'm like, I'm looking to trade, so I'm in the theater on TradingView, doing some TA, looking at my charts. You know, down to the 24-minute one, right? And I can see that we're right around here, okay? So this is funny. We're right around here, and we get this push down. I'm like, oof, okay, we missed that. Then we get this push down here, right here, at the end of the movie, and I'm like, oh man, it's bedtime, right? We get home at 12:30 at night, right? This is 12:30 at night for me. And I'm like ready for bed, and I'm like, I could long this wick and go to bed, and I won't sleep well, but I could long this wick. I won't sleep. I'll probably come and check it, and it's hit my stop loss, which it would have hit my stop loss. Okay, so I'm not too upset, but I am upset that at 1 a.m. we did get the major wick down, and I wasn't able to take a trade here because I was looking for that divergence here, and guess what? It happened while I was sleeping. We've had a massive move up. Oh, we're wicking out here. We could be getting a rejection. That might be nice for us. But I was looking for this. I was like, dang. I woke up this morning full of resentment. I'm like, guess what, Mrs. Otter? The market pumped. Mrs. Otter brought me a coffee just now. Shout out to Mrs. Otter keeping the Otter Gang fed. I mean, beautiful lady knows the way to my heart. It's coffee in the morning. So yeah, we got this beautiful move up. You can see even we got the continuation pattern here. Boom, crosses over, smashes up through this resistance here. Good wick, re-entry. That's your re-entry point, right? Because you see your big move up through the resistance, okay? Look, this is the move up. through the volume profile. The wick down, massive rejection. Okay, you can see that there's lots of liquidity down here. It grabbed, and then it pushes up, gets a puncture through, comes back, retraces. There's your entry right there. Bada boom, smacking up to the upside. Look at this consolidation flag, up to the upside again, back up to this key level of resistance and acceptance, back into this range that we're trading in now. Okay, so that's what happened last night. Very, very interesting that, I'm moving back to Canada, so hopefully I'll be able to catch these trades when we're in Canada. But right now, we're looking to short this. I'm currently in a short from around 29,700. It's bouncing around right now. More of a swing trade, so we'll see how it goes. A little bit less leverage. I'm at 45x. Not financial advice, of course. Take your own trades. Do your own TA. Always be sure to do your own TA. Do your own find out how your entries work and all that stuff. But here, we're going to teach you how we look at these things overall. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Lots of content coming your way all the time. Going live every single day, trying to keep you guys updated. So we have this trend line. We have this big, huge volume area up here. Okay, this was our range from before. So we need acceptance into this area. Even when we were trading in this range here before we dropped down, we were looking here for a bounce up to grab this liquidity. Okay, so we were looking for price to come up to here and then down to here. Okay, now we went sideways down. Now we're back up to this area, which is still a key level of resistance. Okay, there's many ways you can look at this. You can pull a fib here to the bottom to this one here. See, and this was our Fibonacci retracement here, with the golden pocket being exactly right where we're looking to jump into this entry. Also, we can see that we have volume coming straight across here, holding resistance, right? It wants acceptance back into this upper range if the bulls are to continue to push to the upside. Otherwise, we look for a failure pattern where we get some sort of failure pattern where we get exhaustion, where we get a bear div, where we can look for price to come back down. Okay, for me, I'm shorting into this because I see that if we go down to the nitty gritty here, wait, I shorted BTC at 29,750. Did you do the same? Absolutely, Dave. Let's go. Let's go, Dave. What's going on? Dave Digital in the chat. My man, where the divs at? B Team Crypto. Where the divs at? Okay, so we look in here. We can see we got higher highs and lower lows here on the short-term time frame. Can we see a push down? We'll have to wait and find out. But you can see we got the divs at here. We got the higher high. We got the lower low. Okay, there's your divs. Can we see this push back down? Okay, and acceptance back in. We're looking to take this trade back into the range. Okay, that's where we're looking to take this. Yeah, I got this beautiful big green box here where we're looking to make all that profit, but really what we're looking for is acceptance back into this range to the point of control. But the first take profit will definitely be at the top here around 29,500-ish area. Okay, we want to pay ourselves. Rob, the great ADA trade yesterday. Thanks, Dave Digital. It actually worked out. Hey guys, just dropping in to say hi and leave a like. Gotta go to bed and wake up for tomorrow. Rob, the crypto snob. God bless you, my man. Real OG of the channel. Love you, Rob. Hope you're doing well. Go to bed. Birthday, Rob, my man. Much love. Don't forget to go and check out Rob's band. He's a rock star, man. I love you, bro. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for coming in, dropping in the like, saying hi to the Otter Gang. He's a true OG as well. Much love to you, Rob. So right now, we are looking for a pump. And the hate on the ADA train. Okay, so we were looking to long ADA. Were we looking to long or short ADA yesterday? I think it was a long. Look at this, man. We've come up. Okay, we wicked down quite dramatically, but there was a trade there in order to ride this up. But one thing I've seen is that the alts have not moved as strong as Bitcoin. Here's one thing I noticed. You are not trash, King Kush. It's not financial advice, but you are not trash, my man. You are not trash. you're here, you're learning, you're doing your thing. We're all. I mean, if you short it at 650 or 690, and we come back down, you're still gonna make profits. Just a little bit of patience, persistence, enough room on your stop loss, not over leveraged. It all comes. I mean, I've been there too, where I'm like, I got in here. Fuck. It all takes time, man. I'm just glad you're here. So we're gonna go through. FUA is the name of the band. Socially transmitted disease, the name of the album available ever. Socially transmitted, okay? Get the word out. Rob the Crypto Snob, my favorite rock star. Schlonging all day long, my man. I believe we have a link to his band in the Discord. Friends channels. You go over to Friends channels here. I swear, there he is. There he is. Friends channels, FUA. Go and check it out. Peace out, Rob. Much love, bro. Roberto. It's all family here, man. It's beautiful. Beautiful community. I love the crypto community. I love you all. So let's keep moving here. So what do we see? We're going to go through. We know that the weekly, we got the bear div on the weekly, okay? This is nothing to mess around with. This doesn't mean that it's over just now, that the bear div is just like, now we're done. Okay, this means that we need to be prepared for anything, okay? Because even if we get a pump here, we can see that we are flagging out to the downside. We have this key trend line that everybody's screaming about. Bitcoin, please go to 28,000, okay? Please go to 28,000. There's a Fibonacci golden pocket here. There's all this beautiful stuff down here where we can find confluence, where we can pull, our volume profile, and we get a beautiful volume profile that pokes out here, right? So yes, 28,000 is our key level, but you can see here on this weekly candle, we have a dip down and a push back up, okay? So we don't go in one shot all the way down, but we do look for retracements and entries for continuations, right? So bear divs on the weekly. Market Cipher money flow popped off into the green, but we're seeing that the VWAP is sideways, okay? What else do I notice? We can see that money flow did cross over into the red. It's now challenging the 0 line on the 3-day, which is important to see. But when we look at the daily, we can see that we got the green dot popped off. I mean, massive. So we're back up to this key level of resistance now. It is resistance. Okay, so to get acceptance up into this range is what Bitcoin needs in order to continue this push back and reverse the trend. Okay, so we have been making lower lows, right? Now we're back up. We need to see this come above and get acceptance into the range, okay? So this range is basically right where we're at right now. We need to get above and continue upwards. Change this into an upwards pattern. Until we see that, we're not convinced here, okay? Because we're still not lower than this, okay? We're still not lower than this high. So overall, great pushback by the bulls. We're not going to go straight down automatically, but we can see that we're booming right now. And that was quite a nice trade to have. Very big wick, too. So, exhaustion. Good night, Rob. How you doing, Dave? Hope you're doing well, my man. So, going down, let's go to the 16. Let's see if we can find anything. Yeah, so we're still in the red here on the 16. We were very much oversold, though. So, this, to me, is a good relief because you can see that we've gotten relief on the way down anyways. We've had a couple of them here where we have these giant wicks where price has made an attempt to stay alive, right? And as we continue here, we can look for a rejection. Definitely. You've been superb. I haven't heard superb in a while. Absolutely superb. I should get Mrs. Otter. She's British, so I get her to say superb today. I think, like, as a Canadian, I say superb rather than pub. Like, it's... It sounds so bad when I say do not want my accent. Okay. Let's go into the 12. VWAP's bouncing up. Massive push on the VWAP. It's the highest it's been ever since we got that massive push over here, okay? So look for that to cool off, man. That's very much a sign of we need to cool off. Pushing up with the stochastics. Okay, money flow is still in the red, though. Money flow is still in the red, which is very telling for me. Now when we get into the 4 hour, this is where we can see the meat and potatoes. The meat and the potatoes. Stick to the charts, kids. Superb. That's the one. That's the one. Sticking to the charts, kid. Woo. Okay, so what I want to do on the 4 hour here, I want to identify a couple of things. I want to identify the volume up here. We have the key levels, right? Make sure to add these to your charts. Make sure to label them, right? So you have the value area high. You have this range high here, right? Also, the kids, I'm sticking to the charts, Dave. I don't need to retire, man. So we're kind of caught in the middle here, which is good. Which is good because it means that, there's options for the bulls and the bears here. So let's pull this, and you can see the massive volume spike here that is below us, okay? So if we do lose this area here, right, we can get acceptance into this range quite quickly, okay? Because there's not a lot of volume over here on the left, you can see that follows straight through this channel here. So don't forget that, yes, we're coming up to a key level of volume resistance / range resistance because this is a range, right? We have the range up here. So we can fall, by getting rejected, we can fall right back down into where we're at, right? This is kind of, it's great that we got this push up, but you would have liked to see a gradual push and then a hard push through this volume node, through this key level, because this acts as a ceiling, right? This is a concrete ceiling. It's not like just a drywall ceiling. Being a carpenter, maybe it's ceiling tiles. It's even easier to get access to. Okay, so we're gonna wait to see what reaction comes on the price. Now there are some key trend lines that we want to identify. I showed you the one channel that we were talking about here. So if we pull a channel from the top of this wick here all the way down, you can see that we have a couple touches here on the way down, which has been nice. So we're at the top of this channel. With this channel, what are we looking for? We're looking for it to flip out, right? Flip out, which means if it continues sideways here, that's good for the bulls, okay? If it gets rejected, that we're looking to come back to this point of control here, okay? So fall through quickly into the point of control. Otherwise, we come sideways, we flip this to support, and we fire off, okay? And then we look for price to work its way to the point of control, right? And that's all the way up at 30,200, okay? So right now, we're looking for the rejection. Kid, I got yard of duck and a bucket full of balls. You call me kid? I know you want to tell me how old you are so bad. I got tons of gray. I'm 33 years old. Born in 1990. I don't mind telling my age. That's all right. Been a carpenter for 12 years. I've earned my stripes, man. Swinging a hammer. Hey, Dave, do you want to buy a saw? I got a saw for you. Let's go. Dave Digital. I'm selling my tools in Australia. So, if you're moving to Australia, I got some tools for you, my man. But, yeah, I'm still a kid, okay? I'm still a kid. I accept that. Respect your elders, child. It's all about the man tools, man. It's all about the man tools. it's like a healthy addiction, isn't it? Because it's justifiable because it helps you do your job easier, right? So like I can justify buying this wrench that helps me deal only with certain types of bolts because I have 3 of these bolts that I need to deal with. Does that make sense to all the gentlemen out there? Understand that, I'd rather have that one tool that I can use once a year that helps me do that one job, and that's okay. I think that's healthy. I think that's healthy. Oh man. Too good. Okay, so we're looking for the rejection here. Let's find some confluence, my friends. Bitcoin dominance is shooting up, okay? Now, this is one thing I wanted to take note of, is that when we go over to the total 3 chart here, okay, pop up, you can see this is total 3 minus USDT minus USDC. And with Bitcoin pumping, right? Bitcoin's pumped. This has still been flagging out to the sideways, okay? So we haven't had, look, you can see, even if we look over to the right here, we haven't seen much movements on ADA, AVAX, Matic. Yeah, it's had the move up, but it hasn't been as dramatic as Bitcoin, okay? Bitcoin has moved. Why haven't the alts moved like Bitcoin? Okay, ETH has had a bit more of a move, but in my opinion, not as big as Bitcoin, okay? Yeah, you've had a higher percentage gain here back into the range, but Bitcoin has moved a lot more than the others, okay? So Bitcoin dominance shooting up, okay? Bitcoin dominance shooting up, not as big of moves as the alts have not had as big of move to the same as Bitcoin. So what does this mean? This means that if Bitcoin bleeds from here, we're going to have much lower altcoins, okay? So as Bitcoin pumped up more and the altcoins only pump like this, right? If Bitcoin retraces to here, the altcoins retrace to here, which means that the alts will naturally come in lower, which is going to bleed them out, right? Because people look at Bitcoin as a safe haven. Massive move here from Bitcoin, right? We got a big, huge 4.5% here versus Ethereum, which normally moves a lot more percentage-wise. Like, Ethereum should be up here. You should think that Ethereum would be up around 6%, right? But it's not. It's only acceptance back into this range. So if Bitcoin does fall down, we're going to be looking for a much, much, much bigger retracement for the altcoins, okay? So that's something to keep notice of. Wrenches help with bolts, annoying people, and status on YouTube. Absolutely. And if I don't have to, I'm not doing it. Oh, man. Thank you guys for your support. I appreciate you guys. Bitcoin seems to be moving sideways here. We'll keep checking up on Bitcoin. But yeah, we're moving sideways here. We're trying to continue its way up and flip this to support. That's the tall tale right now. Now let's look at the Dixie, okay? The Dixie, here we're looking for it to come up to this 103 mark. We had a nice move yesterday, but right now the Dixie is cooling off. Can it continue upwards? And now if the Dixie continues upwards here after having such a move for Bitcoin, we can look for Bitcoin to get a little bit of a rejection, okay? I'm looking for Dixie to continue its way up to this trend line at 103 and then eventually get rejected. So as we work our way up here, I'm looking for Bitcoin to drop. Okay, yes, we've had that massive move now on Bitcoin, but this is a tall tale of me looking for Bitcoin to drop. Yes, we could draw a trend line maybe here to here, something like that, but 103 would be my target, and then I think acceptance back down to this 98, 100 to 98 level. I think we come back down in a couple months probably. Like when looking at this, if we continue the way we're going, we're going to be looking at September for that 100 level to be cracked yet again. And this is when we see a big move for Bitcoin. Okay, so I think we're still in a very much of a consolidation period where Bitcoin is going to be looking to continue sideways and down, just like in 2019, I believe, where Bitcoin, see, we have this big box here. We go to the weekly. We can see that we had this big consolidation. This is 2019, where we have this big consolidation phase, okay? Big consolidation phase. Same here. We're looking for a big consolidation phase. How long was this? This was 92 bars. Yeah, so we're looking for consolidation, man. And whether we come up or down is up to Bitcoin, but I don't see us getting above this massive area around 40,000 for quite some time. I look for us to work our way around this area. I mean, this key level at 32,000 is going to be the big papa in order to reject us. So keep our eyes peeled on that. Okay. Let's look at the S&P 500 for some more confluence, my friends. Okay. Whew. This S&P will not stop. It will not stop. Massive move to the upside. Now let's see. Let's get into the nitty-gritty of it. Let's see. So, okay, it's still failing to get up. It's consolidating sideways, which is good. We're looking for that rejection, man. We haven't seen that rejection. It's just pushing. It's just pushing. Look at this move, like massive 20% move here. We're looking for that rejection of this huge channel to the upside where we can get acceptance until we see the crossover of at least the 21 EMA, right? We can see that we've got below the 9 a couple of times, but until we get below this, look at this. This is just holding us up, right? Until we can get below that. I mean, the bulls don't care. They're just going to keep making money. I mean, we had a bit of a rejection here, but they don't care. They don't care. So we're looking for the rejection on the S&P. We have yet to get it, okay? We were looking at the NASDAQ the other day. Key level, we're looking for the double top here. Can we get rejected as well? Right? NASDAQ's flying as well. So, possible reversal here. Got to keep our eye on the prize, right? We got Apple Holdings. It's Apple and Amazon this week. So, Apple's doing great. Obviously, look at this. Amazon's doing great. Let's see what happens with their earnings. Can we get a fall down, right? That's coming in this week, so we'll keep an eye on that. Now, gold, we're looking at gold to have a pump up. It has not done so. It's coming back to this 200 SMA, or EMA, sorry, where it's been bouncing off of this, right? We have a rejection on gold, but we are looking for gold to come back up and challenge these highs, okay? It hasn't done so yet, but we're going to watch this, okay? So gold looks very similar to Bitcoin, okay? It does. We've had the massive move down, sideways action, massive move down. That would be FTX. Then the rally, right? And then the sideways action, okay? To where we are now, right? We haven't got the move up like we just had. So we have a very similar pattern when we look at Bitcoin too. We've had the move down, right? Sideways action, the bigger move down, pump back up. Sideways consolidation. Okay, Bitcoin looking a bit more healthy, right? Because obviously we love Bitcoin and we're holding Bitcoin, so that's good for us. Okay, so overall, the market does look a bit weak right now, and it does look a bit tired of popping off. Okay, so we're gonna keep our eye on the price, and we're gonna make sure to watch Bitcoin. Well, we're down 1% in the last day, which is a full-blown lie. This is our heat map. So we do have news coming out this week we want to keep aware of. I'm pulling it up right now on my other screen. Where we have, okay, so we had jobs. Jobs has come in above, which is positive. we're doing all right. You know what I mean? So I think until jobs, unemployment rate is going to be the big teller on Thursday, I believe. Thursday or Friday. It's probably your Friday because you're UTC. This is the UK time. Yeah, it'll be Thursday. Thursday evening for you guys. So keep an eye out for that. But make sure to mark these on your calendar. Also, we shared on the Discord we always try to share this every start of the week if there's earnings, and oh man, scroll. So yeah, today it's Tuesday. So you have AMD, you have Uber, Pfizer, Caterpillar, right? Tomorrow you got Shopify, PayPal. So be very careful. But the big ones are Amazon, Coinbase, and Apple. That's Thursday, okay? So these earnings can move markets, can have a big reaction on the price. So make sure to be protecting yourselves. We're still getting a little consolidation here. So let's go back into Bitcoin. I've kind of given you the rundown on Bitcoin right away. We are getting a little bit of a move up. We're at 830 right now. We're looking for this rejection. Can we get the rejection? We'll have to wait and find out. Sideways action and to the upside, right? Can this be it? We're in a short right now. Stop loss is around 29,950. Just protecting ourselves, giving ourselves more room for price to move. Do I trade much stocks? No, I do not trade much stocks. If anything, I watch them in order to build a portfolio for the long-term holds. For the safer, somewhat safer holds versus crypto. You got to diversify. I'm looking at picking up more tech stocks and commodities when I get back home. So right now, just sitting on my hands, being patient, seeing if this market is ever going to cool off, where we can accumulate some more, for that long-term security bag, right? I've been looking at dividends lately and wondering, because cash flow is everything, right? So you want something that pays out, and that could be an option. I mean, staking is an option. Bless you, Mrs. Otter. She's sneezing. So there's always options, right? Obviously, I'm a carpenter by trade, so I want to look into more real estate. So I will share my journey with you guys through this investing/crypto as we continue on here. But I do not trade much stock, to answer your question. Bless you again. Okay, so how many times do you guys say bless you if someone's sneezing? Like, because it gets to a point where it's like, okay, that's enough sneezing out of you, right? Do you go like 3? I'm a kind of like a 3 is the max kind of person. Maybe 2, depending on the mood. And depends who it is too, right? If it's a coworker, maybe 1. Oh, man. How many blessings do you do? So let's go back. Bitcoin consolidating sideways, looking to drop, hopefully. So let's go over and look at some alts. We'll start with XRP. Now, like I said, these alts haven't moved like Bitcoin has, right? Yeah, we've dipped down. You can see XRP. Let's go to the 15. Let's pull this up. You see, the move hasn't been as strong here. Yeah, you got a higher percentage. Oh, 3%. Still not even that much. So as this happens, we're probably at a fib. Whew. That'll do. So XRP looking to continue to bleed downwards, okay? My XRP target, it's around 64 to 62 cents. That's my target for ETH to drop down to fall and look to fire off along. You can see the massive rejection we had ever since the bullish news, continuing sideways, okay? We want to watch, what I would like to do is watch to see if we lose this level, okay? Because that's going to be key to this whole thing. Is we have this level of volume traded up here that we lost when we dropped down, okay? And we came down to here. So we've pushed up, we've flipped that to support, but it looks like we're losing and we're falling back into this previous range. Now, with XRP, we want to be very careful to not fall into this range, because once we fall down here, you know we're going to be stuck for a bit, right? No matter what the bullish news is, we're going to be looking for that, right? A lot of people have FOMO'd into XRP and they're at a loss now. So remember, we're still coming out of a bear market. So yes, coming down to this level and looking to fire off would be my first strategy when looking at Ethereum, or XRP, sorry. ADA, looking at ADA, we're getting a massive support here. ADA trade did not work out for me. I had too tight of a stop loss, but we did pump eventually, so that's good. Let's zoom out a bit more on the 12-hour. Let's make this a little bit smaller so we get more space here on the charts. Now you can see this downtrend perfectly, almost touching this downtrend. So yes, we're continuing up. We came down to 29.50 and now we've popped back up. We're looking to get acceptance back above this trend line here, right? Look at this. We're getting rejected off of this trend line. So does this mean that 31 cents here that we could be looking for a short on ADA? Quite possibly, right? We're looking at this flag here. Maybe we can draw a trend line from this one. From here. Oh, from here straight down, right? There's another trend line that we can watch, right? We're getting a move on BTC. We're at 29,875. Looking for a rejection here. Not getting it just yet. They're still pushing to flip this to support. I'm watching on my other screen just to keep you guys updated. Whew. Flying. Bitcoin's flying. 29,885, 890. Wow. Wow. Look at this. Whew. Action, action, action. At least we're getting some movement, right, friends? We're getting some movement. Oh, rejection here. Man, this is a battle. This is a battle. Going down to the 1 minute. Down to the 1 minute. Wild battle going on right now. Bitcoin booming. Whew. Can that be the spot where we get rejected from? Massive. Massive, massive. I love dividends and staking more than anything else, I think. Every time, bro. I'm from West Virginia, Carolinas. Amazing. Every time. Bless you, bless you, bless you. It's amazing. Okay, going over to Matic. Let's zoom out on Matic. Let's look at the daily. We have this downtrend. We have not been able to get above here. Same thing on Matic. Whew. Matic has not even come up to this level. We're still bouncing off the 9. EMA on the daily. Let's go to the 4. Matic ain't looking too strong, but it does look like it can get a rejection here. Gonna watch these alts, man, because they're not getting as big of a push as Bitcoin is. They are going to be hit hard if Bitcoin continues to drop, right? They're going to be hit hard. Looking for a rejection. Bitcoin does not want to be rejected. It wants to flip this to support. Look at this. It's still pushing. It's still pushing. Still pushing. Wow. Relentless Bitcoin. Relentless. Is there anything we can see that can say, hey, maybe this is going to cool off? Not really. Not really. Red dot on the 12. What about the 24? Money flows green. Very much overbought. It's approaching that 30K, man. It's approaching that 30K. That's wild. It's wild. It's wild. It's the wild, wild west, man. The wild, wild west of trading. Welcome to Alex O Crypto. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for the support. Matic looking weak. Ethereum looking for a rejection on Ethereum. Solana. We were looking at Solana the other day, Dave. What's going on with this soul? It's soulless. It ain't moving that much, man. It ain't moving that much. It's riding this support of this previous range. This point of control here is failed to get above. Cannot get to that 28 area. Solana not looking too sweet. AVAX, same thing. Not looking too sweet. We were looking at Link the other day. Let's take a look at Link. Look at this short setup we had. Beautiful, right down to that. So that worked out well. We got a nice trend line here on Chainlink, though. Look for Chainlink to continue sideways and then challenge this for a long. Back up to this key level. We'll be looking for that. That looks juicy to me. Bitcoin popped up to 2940 and could be looking to come down now. Wow. Wow. It wants to go to 30K, man. It wants to go to 30K. This is wild. So overall, we're going to watch Bitcoin, see if it gets rejected. We'll be in the Discord watching this price action with you guys. Just wanted to say thank you for joining us. 22 views today. Smash those like buttons. You guys are always here. If I see anything, I'm here all day. I'm here to help. I'm going to make some mindset videos. Going to try and get you guys all the good stuff so you guys can be profitable, happy traders. You know, no need to stress. We're too blessed to be stressed. This is an opportunity for us. Dollar cost averaging, making sure to pay ourselves, taking the opportunities when they present themselves, practicing good risk management, a healthy mindset, a healthy body, all those good things in order to be prosperous in this world. I thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. I will be here tomorrow. Thank you guys. I'm going to go and have some breakfast, some more coffee, and hang out with Mrs. Otter. I don't know about you, but I'll be watching these trades, and I'll be in the Discord. So much love. God bless, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.